You can order the brake discs and brake pads used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn off your vehicle's ignition. Set the parking brake. Pull the hood release handle and open the hood. Open the brake fluid reservoir. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. In order to change the brake discs and pads on your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access. Lift the front of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. We strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Honda Accord safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. Ask another person to press the brake pedal. Using a Phillips screwdriver, loosen the 2 screws holding the disc. Turn the disc outwards. This will facilitate the following steps. Insert a flathead screwdriver into the opening of the brake caliper. Lift it off using the screwdriver as a lever by pulling it towards you. This will cause the piston to retract so that the caliper can be removed more easily for the next steps. With a 12mm wrench, unscrew the upper slide pin. Repeat this process with the lower slide pin. Finish unscrewing by hand. Tip: attach a piece of electrical tape or a hook to one of the strut spring coils. You can now remove the brake caliper and hook it to the previously installed hook. Remove the clips holding the pads. You can use a screwdriver to help you. Remove the brake pads by prying them out with the flathead screwdriver. Using the screwdriver, remove the anti-rattle clips. Using a socket wrench and a 17mm socket, unscrew the 2 holding screws on the caliper mount. Depending on the state of the nuts on the caliper mount, it may be necessary to use a hammer to loosen them. Remove the caliper mount. Finish unscrewing the disc retaining screws in order to remove it. Sometimes the disc may get stuck on the hub. If this happens, use a hammer to remove it. Finally, remove the disc. Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoyed this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work. Clean the wheel hub with a wire brush. You can order the discs and pads kit used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Before installing the new disc, it is vital to clean it using brake cleaner and paper towels to take off the storage paraffin. If your new disc is coated, you can place it directly onto the wheel hub. Put the new brake disc in place. Tighten the 2 fixing screws as far as possible by hand. Using a wire brush, clean the caliper mount to remove any excess rust that could prevent the pads from sliding. Reassemble the caliper mount by screwing first by hand, Then with a socket wrench and a 17mm socket to lock them in place. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Get hold of the anti-rattle clips supplied in the kit. Place the new anti-rattle clips on the caliper mount. Grab the new pads and lightly coat the ends with copper grease to help them slide more easily. Insert the new pads into the caliper mount by sliding them in. Install the new pad retaining clips. You can purchase the parts we used here by visiting our website at CarParts.com. You need to check the sliding of the brake caliper slide pins and the condition of the caliper slide pin boots. If they look worn, you are advised to replace them with new ones. Grab the brake caliper. Put the brake caliper back in place and screw in the slide pins by hand at first. Screw them in using a 12mm wrench. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Don't forget to remove the cable that you used to hold the caliper. Then ask another person to press the brake pedal again. Finish tightening the disc retaining screws. Clean the disc with brake cleaner and a cloth to remove the grease from the new pads. You can now repeat the same process on the other side. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put the car back on the ground and block the wheels properly. Don't forget to screw the brake fluid cap back on before starting the car. Attention! Before using your vehicle again, start your car and pump the brake pedal a few times to push the brake pads together again. Try to drive smoothly and avoid sudden braking for the first 30 miles or so to avoid glazing the new pads. Operation complete.